I was happily married to my husband for a long time, like 5 years. We had a son together. I was pregnant with my second child, and we were both people in recovery. So both of us had a history of opiate use disorder, and we had been on, medications for opioid use disorder for a long time. And over the years, I just kind of kept getting better and better, and he kind of just kept getting worse and worse. It just wasn't working for him. He was able to kind of get less and less clean time together. When I got pregnant with our second child in 2018, he really started to totally fall apart. And along with him not being able to, maintain abstinence from use, our relationship changed a lot too. The way he treated me changed a lot. And at first it was just like verbal type of abuse, financial type of abuse, stuff that I could write off or rationalize or think that it was temporary. But unfortunately it got worse and worse. And then towards the last trimester of my pregnancy, the abuse got physical. Stuff started happening, like I wasn't allowed to have anything private. I wasn't allowed to I had to give him my cell phone to go through. He put a tracking device on our car. Just stuff started to get pretty serious to the point where I knew it wasn't temporary. I knew it wasn't okay anymore. I first talked to the shelter when I was in the hospital after having my baby about coming straight there instead of going home, because I was just afraid to go back home with my kids and the baby. I just didn't feel safe. But I chickened out. I wasn't ready. I was scared. That's a scary thing to do with a new baby. I think we all maybe have an idea in our head of what a shelter might be like, and it's not. Doesn't seem like maybe the best place to go visit. It can be pretty scary, pretty intimidating. I was nervous. I was nervous to leave my home and commit to staying at this place that I knew nothing about. But oh man, just once I got in there and felt safe and protected and realized how nice it was, oh my gosh, just the relief in those few days was massive. I remember going in, and I was just such a wreck by the time I got there, because it was really hard to try to time it so that I was safe, try to pack everything, try to get my kids. It was really hard. And yeah, just getting in there and having them just tell me that I could finally relax was just huge. I remember going in, and there was just someone had donated this huge dinner, right, with various courses and everything. And I was able to just walk in and sit my kids down and feed them a full hot meal. I wasn't expecting to be able to do any of that, And it was wonderful. I felt safe, and I finally felt like I could provide somewhere for my kids to feel safe, which was a big deal. There were a lot of just resources and people at the shelter who were able to guide me through the steps of what I should do first, what I should do second, things I needed to think about. And it just felt really good, because I had just lost all of any bit of control or power or free will I had in my life had been gone for a long time, longer than I really realized. And so, it was just amazing to have that back. I was able to get involved with a rapid rehousing program, specifically actually for women with substance use disorder who needed housing. Not only they paid my rent for the first 6 months, they paid my security deposit, and then also they filled the house with furniture. Oh, so I've done a lot since I left. So actually a couple weeks before leaving the women's shelter, I started college classes. I had about 2/3 of a bachelor's degree completed. That was something else that I kind of didn't realize until later that my relationship had held me back from. And so that was the first thing I wanted to do, was finish that degree. And I did. It took me about 14 months to earn my bachelor's degree in mathematics. So that was the first thing I did after leaving. After that, I worked as a substitute teacher for Pittsburgh Public Schools for a while, which was really fun. I liked it so much that I decided to go get my teaching certificate. So probably about 9 months after I finished my bachelor's, I started my master's at Duquesne. That took another 13 months, and so I now also have a master's degree in secondary math education. And I have been teaching at a Pittsburgh public high school. I think that, feeling like it's too late keeps a lot of women where they are instead of taking a chance to change it. And so, yeah, I just want people to know it's never too late.